There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with an hour time limit and record it live. This is the result. Exaggerated software! Whoa! Evasive maneuvers. Well, I can tell what sort of game this is already. You could probably tell as well. There's a big old spaceship. Let's have a look at the options. Toggle music. Nope, music and sound effects are fine. Let's just fire on, because I think we know what will happen here. Imperial City, Scenario 1. Let's do it. Okay, we've got a pile of information here. So F1 for help and cheat keys. There's cheat keys. Interesting. So we are red 2, and we've got bombs and lasers. Collect fuel by destroying it. Destroy or avoid everything else. This could be a very short game.
This is Red Leader to Red 2. You're now approaching the Imperial City.
Oh, synthesized voice. Okay. So this is interesting. Right, so we have to avoid stuff. Yep, we've avoided that. How do we drop a bomb? Not sure. Ah!
This is Red Leader to Red 2. Come in, Red 2. Over.
Oh dear. That was very brief.
Red 2.
Yeah.
This is Red Leader to Red 2.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Imperial City.
So, it's not just a side-scrolling shooter. It's sort of like an old game. What was its name? It's called Defender, I think, where you have to avoid things, and you can unfortunately run out of fuel as well. Your fuel is limited, and we've just got to tease our way through this. Okay, but I don't know how to drop bombs, which could be a problem. We shall see. Right, come on. Yep. There we are. Now, if that is fuel, I don't know if it is, then probably.
Fuel, Red 2.
Yeah, we're low on fuel already. Huh. So if we hit F1, let's find out. Home. Toggle infinite fuel. So we could cheat if we wanted to. That's nice. They're very open. It's like, yes, you can cheat at this game if you want. Looks like we'll have to go back to yeah, the instructions here. Game aborted. Right. Let's have a look at the keys, shall we? Game options. Haha. Not much in the way of options here. Well, I guess we'll just have to try and find out what the bomb key is. Bomb is button B, but what is button B?
This is Red Leader to Red 2.
Okay, so we know that control is shoot.
This is Red Leader to Red 2. Congratulations.
What? So I hit backspace, and it completed the mission.
You're now approaching the Imperial City.
Okay, so what if I hit backspace again?
Red 2. Congratulations.
So that is a cheat key of sorts.
Red 2. You're now.
Let's see. Insert home page up end. Huh. It doesn't say anything about the backspace. Okay. So if we exit this and hit home, infinite fuel is now on. So we don't have to worry about fuel. I know it's a bit cheaty, but just so I can play a bit more of this game, you know. Okay, we've made it past there. This is level 3 now, which we inadvertently skipped to using the backspace key. There's some artifacts on the screen, and this is getting a bit maze-like. So it's not your sort of side-scrolling shooter. It's something else. sort of defendery, you know, where you were... Wait.
You're low on fuel, Red 2.
I thought I toggled fuel. Oh well. So the fuel meter's still going down. But once it gets to the bottom with infinite fuel, it doesn't matter. So the sound's okay. The graphics are not great. Very rudimentary. Especially for the era this came out in, you know. There have been a lot better games that arrived. But it's almost like a side-scrolling maze puzzler rather than the initial sort of shooter that I thought it would be. Oh, there we go.
Come in, Red 2. Over.
Yeah. There's a lot of emotion in that guy's voice.
Red 2, please respond.
Oh no.
Come in, Red 2. Over.
No.
Red 2, please respond.
So if I hit Control over and over again,
come in, Red.
he's gonna keep saying that.
You're now
Right, okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay, through there. So the cheats are persistent. So if you've selected infinite fuel and then die, infinite fuel remains on. My guess is there's a way of getting fuel by landing bombs on the wee platformy things, just one coming up there. But because it doesn't tell you what the keys are... Uh-oh, we've run into a cul-de-sac here.
This is Red Leader to Red 2.
Yep.
This is Red Leader to Red 2.
You get the idea of the game. Let's try one more time. I mean, it's not horrific, but you need to continue the forward momentum. You can't lag behind, and as a result, you have to sort of constantly have to watch out for things coming, you know, like traps and stuff. Oh boy, this is like, there you go. There's the maze navigation. Carry on. And then I have to head up here quickly. There we are. Alright. We have dealt. See, I'm more used to this sort of gameplay here. You know, just blasting. And I've also noticed now the guy's voiceover. Alright, so you could destroy them with the lasers to get more fuel. Well, that's handy. Don't have to worry about bombs at all then. Probably would have been easier. No, I'm not. I destroyed one of those. I mean, you could see the appeal. It's at no point would I look at this and sort of be like, hey, this is amazing. Wow, a Defender clone. Woo! There we go.
Red 2. Come in, Red 2. Over. Red 2.
And another thing I noticed is the guy's voiceover interrupts any sound that the game might be making over the music.
This is Red Leader to Red 2. You're now approaching the Imperial City.
Let's try that again. Here we go. So everything is decidedly average, and that's okay. You know, you're not going to have a masterpiece every single time you pick a DOS game at random. Though why you'd want to do that to yourself, you know, is anyone's guess. Why would you want to sit and play random DOS games in your spare time? Let's just march on ahead. And as you can see, there is a score system, so the more stuff you destroy, and the further you get in the level...
This is Red Leader to Red 2. Come in, Red 2.
I may have got a bit close to that mine.
Red 2, please respond.
Too busy chatting about the game.
Over.
Yeah.
Red
Okay.
2,
It's over. Yeah. Alright. So, despite that, this is another one of those games where, as you could see by the score chart, I just needed to do even the most basic, rudimentary sort of stuff, as you saw there, to get an enormous high score that topped Red Leader. So that makes me feel good about myself.
Very impressive, Red 2.
Yes, very impressive indeed. Thank you for acknowledging that. And that's it, really. That's Evasive Maneuvers. And for 1994, it's not great. My only thought is that exaggerated software is maybe some guy's hobby, you know, and he just wanted to make a decent VGA Defender clone in 1994 and back it with some decent music. It is decent music. I mean, you're listening to it now. It's all right. Like it's not too bad. But you know, if you're not in the mood for a Defender clone, then I wouldn't bother. It's all right, but you know, everything about it just screams average. So thank you, Evasive Maneuvers. I was not able to maneuver much, but I got the gist, I think.